Yo, I just wanted to say I'm sorry for wearing a promotional T-shirt. First and foremost, I'm not promoting the PPC 130 years for anything. I'm not promoting that brand. However, I liked um, that I have a red clean T-shirt today. So don't mind me. I'm really not trying to show up on anybody. I'm not trying to get dressed for shit. Unless I feel like getting dressed. And unless I feel like we have an event. But right now, nah. We're just chilling. 0101 of the club. Leo, we are in the building. Leo, we are in the building. Okay. So yeah. Don't mind me. I should really keep water around me. What's the degree of the club? I should really keep water around me. 144. Um, I was just thinking to myself that it's probably projections, yeah? Okay. So listen to this one. She reading the Bible now at this time? Yes. Yes, I am. There isn't any other better time than do it now. Let's do it now. I read the Bible right now. See, I love calling out the devil on this bullshit. And I'll say it's bullshit, not give it a his or her or them or we or you. Excuse me as I act a fool. I opened up to page 1152. We're looking at Matthew 11 and it says 11 and 12, but I'm only going to read 11 verse 20, the unbelieving towns, and then I'm going to wrap it up with um, 11 verse 25 till the end. The end of 25 looks like 30. Okay, so and the title to that one says "Come to Me and Rest." Yeah, 3:23 on the clock. So let's go. Okay. So it says. Anyway, the un so the unbelieving towns. The people in the towns where Jesus had performed most of his miracles did not turn from their sins, so he approached those towns. How terrible it will be for you, Chorazin. I've never seen that word before. Chorazin. I'm going to look it up as soon as the lights come back. I'm on it. How terrible for you. How terrible for you too, Bethsaida. Bethsaida. If the miracles which were performed in you had been performed in Tyre and Sidon, the people there would long ago have put on sackcloth and sprinkled ashes on themselves to show that they had turned from their sins. I assure you that on Judgment Day, God will show more mercy to the people of Tyre and Sidon than to you. And as for you, Capernaum, did you want to lift yourself up to heaven? you will be thrown down to hell. If the miracles which were performed in you had been performed in Sidon, it would still be in existence today. You can be sure that on the judgment day, God will show more mercy to Sodom than to you. I think I should read that again. I'm sorry. Sorrows. Sorrows to the unbelieving towns. 11:20. Matthew 11:20. The unbelieving towns. The people in the towns where Jesus had performed most of his miracles did not turn from their sins. So he reproached those towns. How terrible it'll be for you, Chorazin. How terrible for you too, Bethsaida. If the miracles which were performed in you had been performed in Tyre and Sidon, the people there would long ago have put on sackcloth and sprinkled ashes on themselves to show that they had turned from their sins. Yeah, I assure you that on Judgment Day, God will show more mercy to the people of Tyre and Sidon than to you. And as for you, Capernaum, did you want to lift yourself up to heaven? You will be thrown down to hell. If the miracles which were performed in you had been performed in Sodom, it would still be in their existence today. You can be sure. My ear's ringing. You can be sure that on the judgment day, God will show more mercy to Sodom than to you. Okay. My left ear started ringing. You see, now I don't know what it means to you. Yeah. I think we need to come to me and rest. Okay. Because in Matthew 11:25 it says, come to me and rest. At that time Jesus said, Father, Lord of heaven and earth, I thank you because you have shown to the unlearned what you have hidden from the wise and learned. Yes, Father, this is, yes, Father, this was how you wanted it to happen. My Father has given me all things. No one knows the Son except the Father, and no one knows the Father except the Son, and those to whom the Son chooses to reveal him. Okay? 28. Come to me, all of you who are tired from carrying heavy loads, 10 of wands, and I will give to you rest. Okay? So I'm seeing the tarot card, 6 of swords, when we are moving. Yeah. 6 of swords, we're moving. Yeah. I'm going to him. So on this little boat, we are carrying 10 logs. Okay? 0808 on the clock. On this little boat, we are carrying 10 logs. We are carrying 10 wands, equals to the 10 of wands. Okay? Casting our burden. He says, come to me and rest. Come to me, all of you who are tired from carrying heavy loads, and I will give you rest. Okay? Take my yoke and I put it on you, and learn from me, because I'm gentle and humble in spirit, and you will find rest. For the yoke I will give you is easy, and the load I will put on you is light. Path Light. Erica Badu's Bag Lady. Okay. Let it go, let it go. 9/11. I'm going to post, yes, definitely. After this video, after I've managed to post this video, I'm going to post up a screenshot that I took from a tarot reading by the Blue Phoenix, something golden. She's from YouTube and I love her stuff. I started watching her content back in December. Okay. Not all the way back, but back then. Past, present, and future is happening all at the same time. 10:01 mirrors. I'm you and you are me. 10:10 on the clock, like I said. It's a wrap. We are done. It really doesn't matter. Okay. 1333. 13:33 on the clock. I'm about 30 minutes away from the load shedding ending. Yeah. However, I love to budget an extra 30, so I'll say I'm an hour away from the lights coming back on. Okay. And I just wanted to share with you guys, the type of shit that I get up to when the lights go off. I wanted to invite you into the type of shit that I've been doing in the ethers. I saw 11:11 just now. Okay. The beginning. I'm building. PPC, I'm building. Yeah. And my neighbor was just saying earlier on, like, damn, girl, what does it say on your back? I don't know what it says on the back anymore. Yeah. 12 minutes in, yeah. I can officially say I've been chilling in the ethers 12:12. During the day. Chilling in the ethers. That is what a blackout means to me. That's what it means to shed load. 1, 2, 3, 4. Welcome to the ladder. Let's get lifted. Load shedding. Come to me, all of you who are tired from carrying heavy loads. I will give you rest. Take my yoke and put it on you and learn from me, because I'm gentle and humble in spirit, and you will find rest. For the yoke I will give you is easy, and the load I will put on you is light. 13:13 on the clock. Load shedding. We go outside. It's cold in the house. The power is out. We go outside, and the only load that the sun will put on us is light. Did I just super saiyan? Super Saiyan. Did I just right now? Did I just sprinkle some divine source energy on you right now? 14:14 on the clock. 14:11 first. And I anticipated the other 14 on the clock. Make it make sense. Make it all make sense, please. Please, please make it all sense. Okay. What I'm about to read next doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter. But God's chosen servant will come from 12:15, page 1153. All energy flowing towards me, cleanse and clear through light for my highest and greatest benefit. Matthew 12, verse 15. God's chosen servant. When Jesus heard about the plot against him, he went away from that place, and large crowds followed him. He healed all those who were ill and gave them orders not to tell others about him. He did this so as to make what God had said through the prophet Isaiah come true. Here is my servant, whom I have chosen, the one I love, and with whom I am pleased. I will send my spirit upon him, and he will announce my judgment to the nations. He will not argue or shout or make loud speeches in the streets. He will not break off a bent reed or put out a flickering lamp. He will persist until he causes justice to triumph, and in him all peoples will put their hope. I didn't know what that was about. Would you like me to read it again? 17 on the clock. Pick this book up. Matthew 12:15. 1153 is the number of the page. God's chosen servant. When Jesus heard about the plot against him, he went away far from that place, and large crowds followed him. He healed all those who were ill. He healed all those who were ill and gave them orders not to tell others about him. He did this so as to make what God had said through the prophet Isaiah come true. Here is my servant whom I have chosen, the one I love, and with whom I am pleased. I will send my spirit upon him, and he will announce my judgment to the nations. He will not argue or shout or make loud speeches in the streets. He will not break off a bent reed or put out a flickering lamp. He will persist until he causes justice to triumph, and in all his people, and in him all peoples will be. And in him all peoples will put their hope. What happened here? Okay. He will not break off on a bent reed or put out a flickering lamp. Yeah, I noticed the last time I read it, there was delay at the flickering lamp. Okay. Yeah. He will not break off a bent reed. Come on. Or put out a flickering lamp. Are we still on load shedding? He will persist until he causes justice to triumph. So now we have war between the sun, right? Because the sun comes directly from source. The sun comes 1919. The sun comes directly from source, directly from the Father, okay? Right? We found him here. Jesus, the Son, we found him here, okay? However, the electricity that we find ourselves plugging in and out of, more than we are tapping into divine source energy. We find ourselves plugged into this man-made source of energy 24/7. 20:02 on the clock. 2010 is what I just saw. 2013 too, because that was the year my soul rose up and stepped up to the plate. And I was never the same. He will persist until he causes justice to triumph. Justice would be the natural way, okay? He will persist. This load shedding, this releasing of artificial energy, okay, will cause us to triumph. These blackouts will take us back to the line in King, yeah. So it's Matthew 12:21. I've been seeing 12:21 like Ibuni. Matthew 12:21 has been calling out to me because it says, and in him all peoples will put their hope. Now we are relying on solar energy, okay? We're relying on the sun to give us warm water. Some are also relying on the sun to cook their food, okay? Still till this day. Especially and I'm talking events, cultural events. We would rather cook on the ground with the sand and the fire than for us to use our stoves in the house, because something will keep calling you outside. There is an energy that is calling you out into the sun. Okay? Let's nurture our nature, y'all. Okay? Let's nurture our nature. It's time to use our time wisely. Sorry. It's time to use our time wisely. Just trying to give my expression structure. That is the whole point of this exercise, okay? I've tried many times, many people, just to have these conversations, but I figure people tend to get bored. When they start feeling like they are being told. So I saw 23, 32, however I felt like saying 31st. Yes, I'm a numbers girl. That is who I am. Yes, I am that I am. I hope you guys are having a good time. I hope you guys have tapped into the frequency of I and I. And I hope you like it here, because it's going to be here for a while and it has great plans, okay? It will persist until it causes justice to triumph, and in it, all peoples will find their hope. He will persist until he causes justice to triumph, and in him all peoples will put their hope. Yes, I said it and him, because the Son is the Son, right? The Son is the Son of God, right? Okay. I and I Get with the program. I and I. Okay? On earth as it is in heaven, baby. Okay? As above, so below. This is who I am on earth as I am in heaven. I hope you love what you find because the separation has begun. Okay. They came up with a UPS system that allows you to charge up when the lights are on, so that you can, so just so that you can stay plugged in, right? So if you can still work during load shedding, right? Mm. The devil finds like smaller ways to keep the system going in and out of time for those who would still like to participate and feel like they can't, tap in. So they'd rather plug in, okay, when the lights are out. It's game time. It's end times, baby. Now I want to release. Now I want to, shed this load that I've been feeling, that I've been experiencing, because he said, for the yoke I will give you is easy, and the load I will put on you is light. I'm just trying to pack light, Erica. Erica Badu, I'm just trying to pack light. I'm not trying to be a bad lady right now. The only way I can raise my vibrational frequency is if I let go of the load here in the low. It's really hard to breathe down here. Embarrassment, shame, guilt, fear, pain, doubt, shame again, and guilt. No. First they shame you so that you can feel guilty. Oh, you were fearful and you were doubtful, How are we going forward? I'm letting this shit go. And I hope that this conversation will also inspire you to rise. Rise above the bullshit. The shit stinks. Flush the toilet or freaking move. It stinks. You took a dump. Leave it alone. Don't sit there in it. Move on from it. Because you're going to receive fuel to keep on going forward, and you damn straight you gotta let that shit go as well so that you can, get your new crown, man. Get your new crown. Don't be afraid to release it as soon as people start to feel like they have enough power, knowledge, stamina to even go for your throne. And then you know that you're on some weak shit and you gotta let that shit go and you gotta rise and ascend from that bullshit and, freaking forge ahead, all that pressure that this diamond is put through just so that it can shine that one of a kind Simba. Remember, okay? Pride rock. Pride rock. Diamond, rough. Huh? Rocks are rough. But they're also a great foundation for us to build on. Pride rock. Huh? When we take things in our stride. Yeah? Yeah, I'm full of bullshit. Yes, I am. However, cause and effect. Cause and effect. I'm moving forward. I'm not lowering my vibration ever. My God, I'm so sorry. Forgive us. Forgive those who trespass against us. Forgive us in our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Can we move on? This is the Lord's Prayer. Lord's Prayer. We pray so that we may rise most high. Okay? It's the Lord's Prayer. It's the lowest of prayers. That is who we are within the cosmos. The lowest. Huh? And they say, who does this world belong to? Oh, you know, we in the lowest. Huh? Yes, our reality was hijacked. You want to talk about that? We don't belong to us, okay? We are legally dead to us. Welcome to my channel. Ew, this Pandora's box, like, oh my God, I gotta get out. Can I find a letter, please? Wanna get out, 31. I am done. Please remember that you are the one, and that one is a magic number. One is a magic number because it can keep adding unto itself one at a time. One being the magic number, the number of creation, the number of manifestation, the number of the new beginning of whatever you want it to be, hence me calling it a manifestation. Oh yes, it was 31. Oh, okay. So we're not that lost. Okay. Oh, I'm 31 years old right now. I'm almost 32 though. And the number 31 also equals 4. So we are building though. And we were just talking about building from the foundation of Pride Rock as Simba. Yeah. Number 4 is all about structure, discipline. Okay. Restriction, limitations, yes, definitely, because a box is a box is a box is a box. However, creating a structure that just works, a structure that doesn't allow you to harm yourself within yourself or without yourself. Okay? I gotta go, spirit. And we'll talk some more, spirit, when I have more energy. Like right now, I just want to pour into myself more than anything. Oh my God. Another download that I received earlier on was something about addiction. I don't know who's going through addiction right now. These drugs, okay, aren't bad. What is bad is the chemical or the energy or the spirit or the God of addiction that has been implanted within them so that we become dependent on them. However, they were just something that we used. Drug abuse, abuse. You are using, okay, when you abuse something. Just putting it out there. Not everything is as it seems. 34. Not everything is as it seems, guys. 34, 43. 7. I was up this morning around 7 recording that other 49-minute long video. And yes, I was doing something very spiritual. You know, just reading the word, I'm doing my thing, speaking to my people. But in that speaking, in that sharing with my people, I was also within the process of 35, creating with them. And number 3 is the number of creation. Okay. Because first there was her, and then there was him. So I'd say, first we dug a hole, okay, to put him in, okay, the seed, transmission, receiver. You cannot keep transmitting energy and planting seeds in thin air. You need land to plant these seeds. And this land needs to be nurtured a certain way for the whole process of first there was her, then there was him, and then there was her again. Water, feminine energy once again, and then there was him, harvest, masculine, okay, and then there was her again, stomach, receives the harvest, and then there was him, the letting go and the shedding of the load, okay, and then there was her, the valley of the shadow of death once again. Going through this water, going through this consciousness, okay? 32:27. 32. 5. 37. 27, right? 9. 5 and completion would bring change, or change in completion. You know, when I keep saying that it's end games, it's end games, it's end games, 9 is the last number. To add anything onto it, you have to go back to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 once again. Maybe we can start with 0 then. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. The reset. So who are we on our way to our reset? He said, come to me and rest, right? We are still coming to the resting place. Rest, okay? Because there is an in-between death and rebirth, baby. So you die now, we chill a little bit. You gotta wait for all of your people, you know, all the different pieces of consciousness that you shared a bloodline with. We come back and we sit down again. So everybody's done, right? No. All of the people that played a relevant part or a specific role within a bloodline would come together within their end. You know? I'm talking about the set. Okay? And then this is where the reset is happening. We had 0. But as soon as we go into the 1, so the 0 is the resting place. Come to me and rest. Okay? We've got our land back. Okay? Sorry. We've got our land back. I'm not doing land wars right now. Because after AKA died 4004, his names told me that it is time for us to acquire land. So now I'm saying, after we got our land back and the seeds have been planted, it is time for the seed to rest in the ground, okay? And it is time for us to, like I was reading this Grand Rising earlier on, in the book of Malachi 4. I think it speaks about tithes and offering that. And then there's a line that says, after you do that, please do put me to the test, babe. Put me to the test. Okay? Put me to the test and I will do the rest. So now we are coming to him and we are resting. Baby in the mummy's tummy. It's time to put God to the test. 41:14. 41:14. 55:55. Because we're building a new beginning will be built. That's 41:14. The mirror. I get better sleep by such PC. My goodness. Cement. And the amount of time of rest in the mother's womb. Elephants are pregnant for about 2 years. Exactly, Kucha. Still going to rest. It'll be a while. Two, 42. 6. Fertility, abundance, pregnancy. 43. 100 would be spiritual, so spiritual pregnancy, spiritual wealth, spiritual abundance. Divine conception type of manifestations. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys had an awesome one with me. Yes, this was another long one, but I know that more of you stayed today. 43, 43, 77 is time to go out. I love you all. Stay dangerous. Next time, pick up the lasagna, guys. Who cares, right?